To me, art is expressive, it is colorful, it is jaw-dropping, and it's what keeps me going. Art is the most stressful but most empowering thing I have in my life. Art and I have a love-hate relationship, but I think that is only because during the semester, I have to make art that the professors would like to see. I love art, however, because it is so ambiguous. There is no right answer, and you can make whatever you imagine. I think people value art simply because it is impressive. Most people look at art and are blown away by the talent and the creativity it took to make the piece of work. I know my parents love all of my mediocre art, but that is only because they cannot do it themselves, so everything I make deserves to be in a museum. People also value art because it is confusing. Why do paintings sell for millions of dollars while others struggle to even sell? Why are there so many different mediums to work with, and which ones can go together, and which ones should not overlap in the same work of art? Why can you make anything you imagine, but still have people tell you that it's not a good piece of work? The confusion adds a whole new aspect to art and how people interpret it. Art education plays a huge role in elementary education. I read an article last semester that stated that most adults think that they are bad at art, but that is only because their art education stopped by the 5th grade. And by the time they get into high school, they think that they are terrible at art, so they choose not to take it. This made me think back to my elementary education, and I was fortunate enough to have art once a week in elementary. But by the time I got to middle school, I had to choose art or band. I chose art. If I had not had the great experiences of art in elementary, maybe I could have been one of those people who thought they couldn't make quality art. I originally wanted to become a dental hygienist for the first 17 years of my life. After struggling in my high school anatomy class and then looking at all of the required classes for a dental hygienist, the dream was a definite no-go. I then decided to become an elementary school teacher. Then my friend told me that little kids throw up a lot, but high schoolers can handle themselves. After stressing out for months on end, giving up scholarships that I got for different colleges, and feeling like I was never going to find my dream career, my dad came up with an idea. His exact words were, "Well, if you like doing art so much, why don't you just be an art teacher?" Light bulb. I'm still not sure if he was being sincere or sassy, but I took the idea and I ran with it, and I couldn't imagine a better fit. Another reason I want to become an art teacher is because I think that art teachers are very underrated and they deserve more credit. I get a lot of backlash when I say that I want to teach high school art, but this motivates me even more because these people obviously had poor art education and I want to change that for my future students.